I just want to I want to know, more about this, what are the kinds of tools I'm gonna work with, or how you gonna train me if I have enrolled for this course. It's like more kind of practical sessions or theoretical. Just I want to know a brief idea about that.
Okay,
And my
Nilima.
company, when I went to interview, I asked them, what kind of platform you are using, but they haven't mentioned any specific platform. But I'm confused. But in the job description, you can see right there was WMS, OMS, and some deployment functions like design, configure, SIT, and UAT, like system integration testing and user acceptance testing. These are my main topics. Just please go through my job description. If everything like works for you, you have any idea about that. And it doesn't showing directly SAP they are using SAP. So that's my question, and that's my those areas I want to focus on more, not completely direct SAP or Oracle or something. Not only singing cloud. Mainly, I was looking for WMS end to end, and what kind of they mentioned some testings. That's my concerns.
Okay, Nilima. So I just want to know one more thing that are you joining in any operations description job, or are you just going forward towards any e-commerce sector? Because
E-commerce.
probably e-commerce, right? Could you please name the brand? It's Fraud.
Yes.
Okay. So the thing is that in e-commerce, right? So these WMS, OMS, all of these things are already fit into it. So
Okay.
the UAT is about user accessibility testing. So what it
Yeah.
does, because in what happens in our e-commerce, all of this WMS are outsourced. So
Oh,
WMS are two type of. One is like custom built, another is that customizable. So the custom build is basically tailored to the needs of the organization that they are working upon.
oh,
Another one is readily available. So if you just surf the internet, you're going to find Manhattan WMS. So these are
yes.
already pre-existing WMS which companies use, but large organizations generally tend to avoid all of this.
Okay.
So these are the two things. But first, before jumping onto WMS, I guess because I have went through your JD multiple times and I haven't found anything to be very specific related SAP. I think
Yes.
all of these are going to be a part of SAP, but you
Okay.
don't need to like go through SAP in that much. And
Yes. Yes.
before WMS, what I can bring you on the table is that look, I can give you a little bit introduction about myself. So I was an Amazon operations manager for 1.5 years, and
Okay.
and I was also working in the e-commerce sector where I used to uh, I had my hands on WMS, WCS, OMS, all of these things. But mostly the operations were offline based, like it was manual labor based. Now
Yeah.
the trend is there because of the dawn of the AI that everything is going to be online. So few of the processes are getting converted to online. So we are using conveyors instead of few of the manpowers. And
Yes.
post which, when I left Amazon, I joined Cognizant as a warehouse technical consultant. So I was a business consultant over there.
Okay.
So over there, my job was to look over the WMS solutions, WCS solution. What are the solutions that we can provide to different e-commerce or operations sector in order to make their process streamlined?
Okay.
So with those experience, what I can do, I can like make you understand what are the basic necessities or nitty-gritties of WMS, WCS, OMS, TMS. Apart from
Okay.
that, how all of this fits into SAP, how it can be a bigger picture of an ERP, and
Okay.
how the communication flows between. There are multiple small sections inside a WMS. So let's say there are A, B, C, D. These are the four modules. How a communication flows, like A to B, B to C. Then how WMS manages different WCS. So all of these, I can make you understand so that when your company is providing you a platform to use it, you can understand it better.
Okay.
So if you have anything more to say, please go ahead so that it becomes more
And
clear.
what's the they mentioned in something deployment, SIT and UAT. You have any about idea about this? Like
Yeah,
coming to testing, it means
yes,
we should
yes.
have used that Postman or some Selenium kind of, completely it goes to IT side or kind of that, or
Yes, yes, yes. This SIT and UAT, it completely goes to IT side because
oh,
SIT is system integration training. So basically, it's a phase of software testing where like different individual softwares modules are combined and tested in a group to ensure that they function together like completely or in a unified system. Okay. And
oh,
whereas there the UAT is user acceptance testing, which I have already told you. So it is like when you build a software, it is the final stage of the development process. Like when real users are testing the software so that to ensure that the business requirements and user expectations are met before usually like implementing it into the large scale. So these are the jobs that are done by the IT team.
okay,
So
not me, like, but they have mentioned in my
yeah,
JD.
so
That's why.
is your background in IT?
Yes, I have my master's in information technology management.
Okay, so you have masters in IT management.
Yeah,
So
but my bachelor's in sciences. That's why I'm not sure like which department they're gonna allot me or what's going to be. That's why.
okay, because as so this was only your JD. Have they anything mentioned about like what is going to be your day-to-day job, like just for a formal
Like
job?
in that only they have mentioned that what are your responsibilities, what are your
Yes,
duties. They
yes.
mentioned
This
configure SIT UAT and go live. You should
yeah.
go
So
help with the deployment and technical team.
yes, so like if I see that your what you will do, that your requirements. So the first thing is implement systems and processes of all the business units that I can understand. Apart from that, the next thing is oversee system integrations and user acceptance testing end to end. So basically, there will be an IT team who will make the software, but you have to oversee it that whether the software is functioning properly or not.
Okay.
So your job will be as an investigator. Okay, the IT team has provided me with this software. Is it meeting the desired needs or not?
Okay.
Okay, so this I have understood. And the next point was deploy technical and functional processes within the four walls, managing design, SIT, UAT, go live, and hypercare implementations. So basically, they are wanting to implement the functionalities of OMS, WMS systems end to end. So WMS is warehouse management system, OMS is order management system. Okay.
Yeah.
So inside WMS and OMS, there are various processes. So
Yeah.
if you, yeah, so they, what I think they want to like ensure few processes that we make in an SOP so that these processes are implemented in a WMS and so that the WMS can automatically perform these processes.
Okay.
Like it is also mentioned over there, implement physical and system processes to ensure self-sustainability and profitability within the fulfillment center of operations. Like if we say ki, we will if a particular item is coming to the warehouse, so we will direct that item to inventory A. So this process we have enrolled in WMS. So whenever that particular item is coming into like the warehouse, it will always get directed to that particular inventory. So
Okay.
these are the SOPs that we need to build, and followed by the your next point is already given, build easy to understand SOP. SOP is basically statement of purpose or your standard operation of procedure. But over here, it's standard operations. It does not require statement. So these are the some SJI, standard job instructions and standard operating procedures. So these are the few functionalities which any organizations have to adhere to when they're performing operations end to end.
Okay.
Okay, so if I just say you that uh, like okay a particular like the previous example that I was taking, a particular item is coming inventory. So first we will check the inventory with from its six sides, all the six angles. Then we'll put inside the inventory to check that whether the item is damaged or not. So this goes as a part of SOP. Anytime when we are not like looking at the six sides, we are defaulting one process.
Okay.
Okay. And basically customer experience and local operations symmetry is basically this is what I have understood by looking at your like JD, because they have given you what you will need is warehouse or WMS implementation experience. It is not
Yeah.
integration experience. Implementation experience means you need to implement a WMS. So your software team will already provide you with the WMS. You need to see whether all the functionalities that are present inside the warehouse are present over there in the WMS or not. If not, then you will do the user acceptance testing and you will find out the faults and you will again implement the processes. I think this is what you need to do.
Okay, not completely into like QA tester
No,
or
no,
something.
no, 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 no. Because if it would have been completely UAT testing, then programming would have been indulged. But there
Yes,
is
yes.
nothing mentioned about programming. So they have told you to oversee system integration. So basically, your IT team will implement where you need to oversee that whether all of the processes are correctly implemented or not.
Yes, yes. And do we need to like, you should explain me like we need you like you should teach me like a SQL HTML based on this, or no need in the
Look,
WMS.
look. What I can do is that I think Excel is more than sufficient. Do you know Excel?
Like I know only basics, not
Okay,
much.
okay, okay. So I can like help you understand the Excel because Excel is excessively necessary in e-commerce. And if you
Yeah.
want, I can also teach you SQL for that. But I don't think that you need SQL. It is all for the
Okay.
deep dive purpose. You need Excel. So
Okay.
I
I'm
have
just
already,
based on my job description. Do I need to learn that or no?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. You need to learn Excel. You need to learn Excel because what happens in
Okay,
e-commerce,
SQL or HTML or something.
no, HTML you did not need to learn. Okay. And SQL also like it's look, SQL what happens ki you are pulling the database. But in
Yeah.
warehouse operation, you are dealing with 30,000, 20,000 databases. You are not dealing with that large scale. So Excel will work. You are using SQL when you have a huge, tremendous like data set.
Yes.
So Excel is going to work.
Yes, like when I went to interview, like those panel members are discussing, one more girl is there, and
Hmm.
he was saying, I was like tired of trying to teach her HTML. She was junior implementation engineer. That's why
Okay.
they opened the position. That's why I'm
Hmm,
confused.
hmm,
Like
hmm.
what tools that
No,
they
no,
are
no, no.
expecting
No, no, no.
me.
She was a junior implementation engineer, right? And you are IT management.
I'm also implementation engineer one. That's why.
Okay. Okay. You are also implementation engineer one.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
My
okay, okay.
role name is implementation engineer one. That's why, but not integration side. That's why they
Okay,
have
okay, okay.
mentioned that
Ha,
deployment
ha.
is there. Yeah, that's why no.
I don't think that you need to learn HTML, to be very honest. Actually,
Yeah,
when is your, by the way, when is your job starting?
27th October,
27th October, right? So probably, uh,
like 12 days more
yeah, yeah,
around.
yeah. If you have an experience of one day, then probably we can get more clarity about the picture. But before
Yes,
that, I have a plan for you. Just
yeah.
tell me yes or no. Okay, a few questions I'm going to ask. Just tell me yes or no. Do you have any idea about what is a warehouse implementation experience or what is WMS, what is OMS?
I have theoretical knowledge because I prepared for the interview, but I don't have any live experience as a supply chain analyst. Just I put
Okay,
1 year
okay,
experience for
okay,
them.
okay. So do you know what are the different types of WMS that are present?
Like what they're using, I can say SAP
Yeah, yeah.
ERP or a cloud
No, no, no,
NetSuite.
no, not like that. It is not an interview. It is just an informal session. I just want to know the knowledge gap so that I can present you better and I can provide you with better quality knowledge. Okay.
Yes.
So it is just a knowledge transfer. Don't take it in a serious way. Calm down.
Ah,
It's
yes.
absolutely fine. Okay.
Uh, no,
Okay.
like I can say I have only like I have prepared more kind of interview session like what is outbound, what is knitting, what is inbound, what kind of stocks they're like
Okay. 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 Fine.
they're
Fine. Fine.
working on,
Fine.
like that.
Fine.
Not much
Okay. Okay. So if somebody asks you today, ki what are the different processes that are present in a warehouse, could you name 10 of them?
processes. No, I
Ha,
can't.
like, okay. Okay. No problem. Do you know, do you have any understanding of how e-commerce fulfillment process works? What is the first mile? What is the last
Yes,
mile?
yes. If we like first start with the OMS. If we got an order for order,
No,
it
no,
went to
no.
OMS cycle
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that.
Then I want to know about the physical process, like
Okay.
in the ground level, what is happening. The what OMS, you're absolutely right, but these are the technical knowledges. See what happens at
Yes.
the technical back front. I just want to know what is happening in the ground floor.
Okay. No, I'm not sure about those all
Okay,
practical.
great, great, great. No issues, no issues. And okay, great. So look, what we can do as a team. Um, First, I can make you provide a strong basic understanding of how an e-commerce fulfillment works. so that like when you are going for your first day, you should have a clear understanding. Okay, these are the processes that an e-commerce have. Okay.
Yes.
Second, I can explain you about what are the different business units of an e-commerce that they provide. So there are various e-commerce units: B2B, B2C,
Yeah,
D2C.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
learned about that. Yeah, I listened about that. B2B and B2C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Business to
So
business to consume,
so okay.
customers. Yeah.
Correct. So when you are going for your day one,
Yeah.
probably by looking at their operations, it should click you. Okay, this is B2B.
Yeah.
So it will be easy for you to act accordingly. Second, third part, what I can help you understand is what are the different WMS? What is WMS? There is also a part of a WMS known as WCS, that is warehouse control system.
Okay.
So inside, what are the different WCS operations that are there? There is also a part known as IML, integration middle layer. So how it communicates with WMS, WCS, and how different automation system works. So inside WCS, we have like controller and automation systems, and inside that we have PLC. So it is a little bit heavy technical topics, but don't worry, we'll go it one by one so that you have all the technical clarities.
Yeah.
Okay, so once these parts are over, now you are having a good set of knowledge of all of the functionalities, all of the processes, all of the technical knowledges. What are the things that are done in the back end, how it is done. Post which, in the fourth part, we can do it like this: see how the communication is flowing from like end back to end and end to back, so that you can understand key if there is a problem that is happening inside a WMS, where should the problem should get occurred. So probably a communication flowchart. And at the fifth last part, we can have a hands-on on Excel, so that I can make you learn about some deep dive, how to, and probably by then I guess your job will also get started. So we
Yeah.
can get more clarity about, and we can refine our process more, that what we need to deep dive upon. So
Yes.
is this works?
Yeah. Everything is good, and you'll also help me. Like or put one practical training session, like how to we document SOPs or like that, or it's like only kind of theoretical,
No,
or
no, no. Theoretical will be these knowledges, and apart from that, we'll also have one session key how to make SOPs. So
yeah,
what we will do, we will take upon a case study. Okay. So the
yeah,
case study will be based on any e-commerce sector, and we'll try to make their SOP. We'll try to make their loopholes, and we'll try to make their SOP. And so we'll first have an experience how to make an SOP, official documentation of an SOP. Then probably we can bring stored like the system processes, and we can make SOP accordingly of that.
yeah. Like not only SOP, like is there any practical sessions? It will be like more useful, because for a theoretical sessions, to be honest, I already took Udemy subscription. That's why I'm saying like it was kind of more practical. It will helpful for me,
Yeah, I
because
can
I'm
understand,
not
but
familiar with the
practicality,
system. Yeah,
yes. But practicality, look, there are two aspects of practicality. One is the deep dive sessions where you need to
yeah,
do a descriptive analysis and prescriptive understanding, so
yeah,
that we can understand from Excel. But
yeah,
another practicality is like the operation of WMS, that basically we at this point of time we cannot do, because I don't know what stored is going to use.
yes,
Different
yes,
WMS have different user interface.
yes, yes, yes,
Okay, some of the WMS are directly based on Excel or ERP. So it's an online Excel. They are using macros.
yeah,
So it will get more, we can get more clarity once you join over there, so that you can give me more information. Okay, they are using this type of WMS, so that like if we have the correct platform, we can have a hands-on on that. But before that, like, to be very honest, I don't want to put you in a blunt picture. It But we
yeah,
cannot do that, because it's an haywire system, right? We don't know that what they are
yeah,
using. It will be more difficult for you, because let's say we are having a hands-on on one thing, and they are providing you another thing, so you need to again rewire and again unwire.
yeah,
So it will be more difficult for you. So I don't want to make your life more difficult. So let's play smart. Let's build the basic understandings of all of these things. And look, first thing, Nilima, Udemy, these are all very excellent platforms. They are definitely
yeah,
going to give you good theoretical knowledge. But
yeah,
the differentiation factor with this is key. I have worked over there, like
yes,
in Amazon and all. So I have seen how the daily problems occur, how the daily processes happens. from my own
Yes.
eyes, and I have hands-on experience. So
Yeah,
probably I
I'm not
can.
coming
Yeah,
to
yeah.
myself saying, my concerns. I can see over there, but I need, like, I don't know anything. Like,
Yes, yes,
I
yes. No
can
problem, no
calculate.
problem.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. If you
I
like
can understand.
one, I can share my screen and I can do one SOP or something. It might be, somewhat helpful for me.
Yes, yes, yes. So we'll do that definitely. We'll do that definitely. It's all about key. Let's first build a strong foundation of theoretical knowledges before your job starts.
Yeah.
Okay, and once your job has started, then probably you can provide more information. Okay, they want this. You can get the tenant more clear, and accordingly we can start making the SOPs. Or if they provide you with the softwares, then we can like start with an hands-on on how to use it. And in the meanwhile, back end, all of the things that I've already mentioned, will continue doing that.
Yeah, that's great. Everything good. And can I know, like, how many days it will, like, within 10 days or 12 days we can cover these, like, basic knowledge before my start day? That will work for
Bas-
you.
Look, basic knowledge is what I will do. 90% of the main things which are required, or 75% of the main things which are required, which are prerequisite knowledges, will try to
Yeah.
cover in 12 days. So that
Okay.
if any person is just asking you directly, okay, Nilima, what is this? So you does not
Yeah.
sound blank. You are going to answer, okay, these are the things that I know. Now
Yes.
the
Yes.
rest 25% of the niche things, which are like a very niche to the operations, but which are quite important, we'll cover it once your office opens. That I don't think that is going to take 1 week, but I'm just taking good amount of time so that your learning curves gets a great height.
Yes, yes, I understand. That's why, because if I know something, also I can manage you, right? Like,
Yes,
in
yes,
my
yes.
previous company, we are working on these modules.
Hmm.
I'll work on it like that. At least I can try to learn
Yes,
something.
yes,
I'll get.
yes. Yes. So in the first 2 weeks, we are going to cover up these things. Now, in the after 2 weeks are over, it will be your 2 days, right? So in the
Yeah.
first 2 days, they won't pressurize you much, but you need to have a prerequisite of this knowledge, which will already you have because we will be having the 14-day session. Post
Yes.
which you are going to give me information. Okay, what are the requirements? Because you will be working on field now. So you are going
Yes.
to give us more information. Based on that information, we can rewire the framework and we can tailor a need for you. Okay, so these are the things that you need to have in the next 2 weeks so that you are good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Sounds perfect? Sounds good?
Yes. It's perfect. Yeah. After
Okay.
that, again, we can connect to, like, 1 or 2 weeks after my job
Yeah.
joining also.
Yeah. So I guess that is going to be a very smart play.
Yes. 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 That's good, actually. That's what I like, because it's 5 days on-site role. That's why I'm kind of, more nervous.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There is nothing to get nervous. And one more thing, Lima, like if you think that like I am missing any topic or like you're not getting it once I'm telling you 1 or 2 times, just don't get upset or don't get feared. You can ask me 10 times. I'm going to explain you 10 times. Okay, there is nothing to get worried about. Okay,
Yes, 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 yes. Because
so
I'm saying openly that I'm new. I had, like,
yeah, yeah,
just.
yeah, I'm telling you. You show me your weaknesses, I will make it finer to get your stronger points. There's nothing to get worried about.
That's great. Everything good. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the questions from my side. I'm done with
Okay,
those.
okay. So I have also got a lot of clarity. So probably I
Yeah.
can like I can make the documentations more better. What I will do, Nilima, I will try to present PDF. Okay. So what happens
Okay.
because I will be operating with my laptop. So
Yes.
what will in the PDFs will have the like what are the things like what are the definitions, what are the different types of processes, and along with that in the site I will use that laptop pen to like
Yes.
explain you in a like I can draw you the things if you're not getting it. So I guess it will be
Yes.
better for you.
Yes. Just like, if you have any other, just you can show me your, like, how the website look like, or how this module looks like, with some pictures or something
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah. I can also show you the warehouse operations. So I will
Yeah.
do one thing. I will try to grab some videos of YouTube and I will try to like uh, specific tailored to e-commerce so that I can pause the videos and I can show you. So these are the how the process works in an e-commerce.
Yes, yes. If they directly give me the laptop on the day one, like, you
Mm-hmm.
do something or something, so that at least I can go for that settings or something I can do, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. We'll know that.
yes. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I think this works.
Yeah, that will work.
Okay. Great.
And regarding the like schedules and everything, payment plans or options, I'll talk with her, and maybe
Okay,
she
okay,
will.
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure.
Thank you so much for
Sure.
the session. Everything was
No
good.
problem.
Yeah.
No problem, Lima.
It's like to be transparent, like what are the areas you have worked on or everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just give me a brief like background of yourself, like where have you born and brought up? What have you done in your like bachelor's, so
Yeah,
that we
I was.
can.
Yes, yes, yes. I was born and brought up in India, like from
Hmm,
Andhra Pradesh,
hmm,
where I have done my bachelor's in agriculture sciences. Then I have done my master's in ITM. It's kind of more project management side.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
That's coming. And after that, I have to like I'm interested to go with the cloud. I have learned DevOps, AWS
Hmm,
cloud,
hmm, hmm, hmm,
but like I my bachelor's is in sciences. It was not accurate. They everywhere is asking experience like that. So just
hmm,
I thought of giving a try here for this role. It was
hmm, hmm,
nearby
hmm.
my community. I have applied, and the interview also went well. They have like more on like theoretical knowledge questions. Everything went
Hmm,
well,
hmm,
and
hmm, hmm.
they gave me the offer. Right now, just I
Okay.
want to do myself
Okay, okay, okay. Great, great. So there is
situation.
what they asked you in the interview?
They just asked me, like, one second.
Yeah, yeah.
For operational side, if we had this situation, how you can sort out. Like, I
Okay.
have
Look.
gone through all the job description,
Yes,
like
yes,
design,
yes.
configure, and everything. They asked me
Hmm,
some questions. I said like I follow these steps. Like first I'll design, then I'll go for configuration, then
hmm,
I'll
hmm,
go for a system integration. I simply just mentioned all the steps. It was there in the JD in
hmm,
elaborated way. Then I'll go for UAT, then I'll go for go
hmm,
live and
hmm,
hypercare. It was 2 month program planning. I said simply those things which
hmm,
are there in the job description. I
hmm,
gave
hmm.
the job description to the chat GPT and I asked them, few
Yeah, yeah.
questions and expected answers I gonna get in the interview. And
Okay,
those
okay.
interviewers are also like Americans. They're kind of cool and just they
Yeah, yeah, I
feel
can
like
understand.
I have master's degree. They thought I have great knowledge on these areas.
No issues, no issues.
To be
But the
honest,
but the thing is that to be very honest, the reason why I asked you that what questions they asked you in an interview, because if they would have asked you some technical knowledges, technical
yes, yes,
or programming skills, that means they want you as an engineer to for integration. But as they are
yes,
asking you theoretical knowledges, that means they wants you as a management, not
yes.
as an implementation. So that's good to know.
Yeah, one of my friend also like student is working in the same company. He was shit. I texted him on the LinkedIn, like,
Hmm,
what are the platform you're using? Actually, in the interview also, I asked the junior implementation engineer, the girl. She
hmm,
said,
hmm.
she don't have any knowledge on this. She's just with the working as a supervisor or something with the warehouse workers. She mentioned they have
Okay.
some own platform. She mentioned like that.
Hmm,
So
hmm, hmm.
I asked my friend like, what's the platform they're using so that I can try to get some knowledge. He was saying, I would say
Hmm.
don't take any courses at this time. You can simply
Hmm.
brush up your skills on WMS end to end and communication part. You just simply
Exactly.
yeah.
I was also telling you that thing only because the reason why she told you, because we don't know what platform they are going to use. So we have
Yeah,
no idea.
one of my friend, he was working over there, Aravind. He said me
Okay.
this last line, just brush up your skills on WMS end to end and
Hmm.
communication part. But he was
Yeah.
already working. He knew what platform they are using, but I don't know what's
So
problem for him to
okay, okay,
share.
okay. So they were not sharing. So no problem, no problem. What he told, we'll have that requisite already. We'll have all of the theoretical knowledges, what a WMS works end to end, how it works, what are the communication channels, how the different communication flows, and what are the communication modules they use. So there is nothing to get worried about. We'll go through it.
And one of the interviewers said, like, she don't have knowledge on HTML. We should work on some HTML side part. I don't know. Like maybe he was working, but he is also implementation engineer. I don't know. That's
But
why.
I don't think because your JD does not require HTML. Because what I need to say one thing, if you just look at your JD, okay,
Yeah.
and below that just look at the section, just open your JD and below that it is written that what you will
Yeah.
need. Over there,
Yeah.
just go through it. They need warehouse implementation experience, strong understanding of e-commerce fulfillment process, ability to manage complex projects and facilitation of cross-functional planning and execution, excellent planning, organizational time management skills. So these are like theoretical things which I have done in Amazon. So I can
Yes.
relate to it. It is, if it would have been like a particularly based on UAT, they would have told you strong understanding of HTML, strong understanding of CQL, then
Yes.
implementation and integration experience. So they're not wanting these all of these things. They just want you to oversee and look at all the operation processes that are present inside the
Yes, if
e-commerce
that's the
curriculum.
concern, everything will
Yeah, yeah.
will be good. But I
Go for it,
have
no problem.
mentioned, I have mentioned in my resume all the stuff I like. All the names
Yes,
what
yes.
I put
No
Power
issues.
BI, SQL, Python scripting, some shit
No
in my
issues.
resume.
No issue. Just trust the process. Look, right now, let's say you are 10%. Okay. So
Yeah.
after 2 weeks, when we are going to learn more together, so probably
Yes.
you will reach at 50%. So 50% is anyway better than 10%. You will always go to that organization with no more knowledge after these
Yes.
14 days, right? So now
Yes.
you
Yes.
should feel a little ease. Now after the 14 days, you are going to get me more information on what they really want, because you are going to have a one-on-one with your manager or one-on-one with your team. Your team is going to tell you that, okay, these are the things that we expect from you, Nilima. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we can now tailor it more finer way. Okay, these are the particular requirements, because right now it is haywire for you, vague for me also. We don't know. They have
Yeah.
just documented few of the things. Okay.
Yes.
So let's not worry about that. Let's build our basics for the next 2 weeks. Post our basics, you're going to join your organization, you're going to give me more information about what they want. And then probably we can jump onto the things so that we can learn quickly.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is it
That will
works for
work.
you, right?
Yeah, that will work. Now 2 weeks, and after that we can be in touch for 1 or 2 weeks. It will be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. It works for me as well. So there is nothing to worry about.
Okay. Thank you so much for the
Okay.
session. Yeah.
No issues, Naima. Have a nice day.
I'll ask about the schedule and everything remaining things with her. I'll
Yep,
talk to
yeah,
her.
probably I guess, yeah, the mediator will always let you know. So
Yeah.
once I fix it, I will let you know. Okay.
Sure. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Nirima.
Yeah. Bye bye. Have a good
Bye
day.
bye. Have a good day. Hey,